If you step to me with a boy like this, and you expect me not to address the elephant in the room, I already know you're going to be mad at me. Because I'm going to say, hey, what the fuck wrong with your boy? You know he can't be around my boys.
That's
I don't want none of that toxic ass-up enemy behavior.
Toxic masculinity.
Ass-up enemy, that's what I call it. Toxic ass-up enemy behavior around my young boys. They should not have to feel the pressure of smiling it off with this man who found a way to tuck his nuts in a thong. My boys ain't got to go through that. Everybody wondering why motherfucking LeBron left Miami. There it is.
Straight. Look, you already know what it is, Safari here. I'm locked in, and yo, check it out. Right now, you are watching You Just Got Juiced. Look, these are the reactions, and if you ain't subscribed yet, then what the hell on God's green earth are you waiting for? All right? I'm watching it. I want to see some reactions. So it's all about You Just Got Juiced reactions. Make sure you logged in, checked in, subscribed in, watch it, and, you know, make sure it's everything proper, lock up, plastic and proper and straight out, and not them mama, soba, crotches. Straight!
What's up? This bruh man from the fifth floor. I just want you to know that you watching You Just Got Juiced reactions. Don't forget, you got the juice now.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Craig, Darlene, anybody in the room. If somebody has an obnoxious, rude woman with them at the dinner table while y'all out, you know who I'm talking about, them bitches. Ah, fuck that. This obnoxious woman.
Right.
Or they got their son who dresses like a woman. Which is worse?
He gotta be talking about Dwyane Wade, son. Or Magic Johnson. Maybe it's one of them. I don't know.
To deal with.
And he's obnoxious, the son?
No, his son got on a dress and lipstick and a skirt.
That's, man, I
Which is worse?
I guess
Why
for
is
you
the
guys
son
that would
with
be
us?
worse, but I think anybody that is interrupting
You sitting up there, you got the choice. An obnoxious woman who doing way too much, or somebody whose son got on lipstick, a skirt, eyelashes, wig.
Right.
You supposed to just sit there like this normal. Or talk to him like it's normal. You tell me, what's the worst scenario to be?
I mean, I'm not in that situation, but I know that could be a uneasy compromise to be in, especially when you got. I mean, you gotta be a strong person to deal with that, man. Because all eyes always gonna be focused in your direction.
Being
The son.
because it's still a man too. So what if you had to like defend
But
yourself?
why
You
is
don't
he
wanna
here?
fight. Yeah, what happened?
Greg,
What?
you
Man, because you imagine the father getting in a fight, and then the son gotta help defend, and then the son and the father fighting, but the son in the dress. Oh, that's hell.
speaking how I speak.
Yeah, why is he here with? Don't you got a boyfriend, nigga? Go to Wiener Schnitzel and sit on one of them. You know what I mean? Sit
Why
on.
did that just happen?
No, I saw this interview with Dwyane Wade, and I just don't understand
Called it. I knew it was
why
Dwyane Wade.
Dwyane Wade likes to talk about everything good about his son except the elephant in the room.
Oh, didn't the son just turn 18 or something like that, right? The one
Do we got that video together? Hey,
I thought I saw that.
He
on
about to
Insta.
turn up.
Dwyane Wade been looking kind of suspect lately too. I don't know, is it because he's supporting his son, or that was always in him? I posted a video a while back when he was on this talk show. Matter of fact, I'll just play it for y'all real quick. Hold on 1 second. Crazy, I'm watching a video of myself.
And how we're going to explain things to her that we were not planning on explaining to her for a while.
Okay, you were so out of that interview that you got out of frame. You stood up and got out of frame.
First of all, they weren't talking to me anyway. You saw that.
No, y'all were in and
Your nails are fierce.
Jaylen, also too, you could take that shirt off underneath. You can wear it with no shirt.
oh God.
I just want to let you know.
Don't look.
She's gonna have an orange Tic Tac deal.
Oh my God, orange Tic Tac's gonna send her a lifetime supply.
Yeah, that
you
was
know?
smart. Good
But
move,
she's
good
right.
move.
An orange Tic Tac is a tiny little thing, and yet it's quite delicious.
I do the mints. Like I like the the kind of the circle, the white
The
mints.
Altoids?
This
the
man nails
lightsaber.
painted,
lightsaber
bro.
mints. I do those a lot.
Yeah.
I like to.
Well,
be real
you
fresh.
famously have a Merce.
Yeah, I've been carrying a Merce for a very long time.
Look at this.
Purse,
Where do I
Merce.
find these photos?
Why are they talking about this?
That's when I was wearing it across my body. That fashion week.
That's like schoolgirl chic or something right there.
Yeah, listen, I don't understand. Like, men, we normally have to put our wallets and our phones and our money and everything in our pockets. Listen,
I wear a backpack, bro.
I am not trying to walk out like that.
I got a
So
backpack.
Now I get to put stuff in the
Oh,
bag.
here's your Merce.
See, this is my travel bag right now. This is my travel Merce right here.
By the way, your travel Merce.
Yeah, so Dwyane Wade always been questionable so far. I mean, lately, man. Lately. I don't know, man. I don't know. Because just how can it be just so cool with letting his son do that okay, this is my theory. The only reason he's comfortable allowing his son to do that at that young of an age, because he probably was DL too. And he wanted to make sure that he supported his son because nobody supported him when he felt the way he felt. That's my theory. Not saying I'm right, not saying I'm wrong, just sticking with an open mind.
You got that video, Abe? Okay. Cause I just won't. I'm gonna get flack for this, but you can't bring a nigga, you can't bring a man dressed like a woman in front of me and expect me not to say, what the hell is this? You can't do it. You're not finna act like this is normal behavior. Because the first thing I'm gonna ask you, if your son got on lipstick, dress, wig, makeup, I'm gonna ask you, so where do you think he got this from?
Man, I didn't even know you was talking about him. That's comedy.
Man, when you see this conversation, you're gonna be like, what is this?
Yeah, that's
He
comedy.
has basically got some guys who are going to give this boy a pass for sitting up here. You know this ain't no little bitty boy. This ain't no little bitty petite boy.
He grew.
What?
What is 6'5"?
Turn I thought they just said he turned 18.
Hold up.
If he 18, it's about to get wild.
Hold on,
He better
dog.
go to Lord Nas X route.
I'm gonna go into my thoughts about it anyway, because I know a lot of people saw it. Somebody said what I'm thinking about D Wade.
I want to see it, man.
Because D Wade, all you got to do is look at D Wade nails.
He got his.
Oh, this, dog. D Wade.
I just showed y'all that. Oh, and I made that video back in March. See, y'all don't be watching my other content. Y'all only watch the Corey content. I got other content on my page too, man. Y'all just gotta scroll through. I'm still learning, figuring this stuff out. But the stuff I cover, it be interesting stuff, man. I promise you, everything I cover has a point, man.
He ain't been dressing like this. He used to wear the capris with the motherfucker. Look, D Wade don't want the smoke like his son want the smoke. His son don't care. I don't care. This is who I am. But D Wade wants to try and make it seem like this is something. He wants to make it seem like something's wrong with you for not just accepting this for what it is.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about that. Let me ask you something. Is the video...
Him and Magic Son about to do a movie together.
What is it called?
Tu Wong Fu 2.
Hold on. Look at this, man. Look at this.
Wow.
Wait to hear him talk.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Timeout. Today we have a very special...
Oh, shit. Hold up, man. These damn dogs are barking. Hold on.
Guest on the show, but before we get to our guests, let me introduce my co-host, Bob Metellus.
Just Bob.
Chris Johnson.
Coach's Corner.
And our guest today is...
Oh, my God. Now I get the whole premise of what Corey was saying. You on a couch with your boys, interviewing your child. Oh, the thoughts that be. Oh, I'm just thinking if these was two of my friends and their child was like this and we was doing. Oh my God, I would have been like, what? Why you? What in my head? Oh,
it's Zaya Wade. What's up, Zaya?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Welcome to the Timeout. Can we get some Zaya Wade love in here? Can we get some welcome to?
Right there.
Well, thank you.
Zaya, have you ever watched our show?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I watched the like, you know, like the kind of premiere episode. And it was amazing. Since then, okay, but
Enough! Cut it off.
Wait, does he have diamonds too?
D-Wade is low-key exploiting his son.
Man,
I think
Joe,
that too.
let me tell you something, man.
Oh.
Let me tell you something, man. We finna get into this, dog, because I'm not finna let it ride. And everybody be talking about Corey foul. Corey ain't foul. Corey is the elder in the village, and I'm speaking up for the village.
Nah, bro. Hold on, man. Nah, bro. Nah.
I'm gonna check out those juice reactions. Happy Father's Day. I'm gonna go check it out and go subscribe. I know it's right. Just got juiced up, Dan Tony.
Which I love. Because it's a little bit more barbershop talk in the sense where like let's be real with it. Like for you two, what was this? Like what was the education process? Was there ever fear? Was it because obviously it was some ignorance there because you didn't know. There was some fear obviously because you wasn't sure. Mm-hmm. But then there has to be a trust there, which I do appreciate. But what was like that process like for you two?
Well, I mean, I think I'll go first is, first of all, when it's someone who you don't know or you may not have, you don't love or you don't care to get to know, you just don't. But when it's someone you love and someone, you want to be in their lives, you're going to sit down and you're going to find out, like, you're going to actually sit down and find out these things that you don't know. If you don't care about them, you're going to move on.
Right.
But this is my child. This is, I'm in love with my kids. And so, my job is to sit down, like me and Zaya have always, like I go and sit across Zaya's bed, and we have a 2 to 4 hour conversation. And that's a lot of times where, we get to talk and it's just a safe space. Right. We say whatever, I ask whatever, and Zaya laughs because I'm the one who I will ask a question that I will ask that question that you would think that you shouldn't have said that, but I don't know. And so
I would do on the couch looking like I don't even want to ask any questions about this shit right here, boy.
simple answer is I have no clue. After coming out, it was like a crazy experience because like I don't know either, right? Like I don't know everything, and I still don't. I know barely anything. So it was a very, very new experience for everyone involved, including me.
Yeah.
I think my biggest thing in terms of like educating, a thing that I feel like most queer people want to express to their family members.
And again, I'm not nodding my head that this person's gay. I'm just nodding my head because I'm still thinking about the fact that they allowed this child to do this at a young age and they weren't even 18 yet. And then
Versus that does not change like the fundamental things about them. You know, I think a lot of people assume like, oh my God, my child's gonna be so different, blah, blah, blah. And only different in the ways that they're like liberated and free and not carrying weights, you know, not different, like completely different personalities, which is just because like, you know, I'm trans. Like that's not me. And I think that a part of us learning about the
It's the basketball jersey. I tried, man. I tried not to laugh, man. It was just the basketball jersey that took it away from me, man. Oh, hey, do your son play basketball? Oh, my bad. You got a daughter. Is your daughter gonna play in the WNBA? Oh, the NBA. Oh, all right. Let me stop, man.
Can we get that nonsense off the screen? I just wanted people to hear it. Hold on, now check this out, man. If you step to me with a boy like this, and you expect me not to address the elephant in the room, I already know you're going to be mad at me. Because I'm going to say, hey, what the fuck wrong with your boy? You know he can't be around my boys.
Man.
I don't want none of that toxic ass-up enemy behavior.
Toxic masculinity.
Ass-up enemy. That's what I call it. Toxic ass-up enemy behavior around my young boys. They should not have to feel the pressure.
Now again, I don't got nothing against it, but if I had kids in my house, I don't want that shit around my kids in the house. It's bad enough they're exposed. Like I don't even mean to say it like that, but you know, I don't believe in it, but I accept people that does it. But I don't believe in that. Now, if you choose to do that on your own will, as a family member, then you know, hey, I accept it, and I accept you. But you know, if I had the option to make sure that my child or nieces and nephews ain't indulged or around it, then yeah, I'm gonna try to make sure. I'm gonna try to. Well, shit, you can't even say show it because it's just around you each and everywhere you go. But you know, it's just. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, man, you gotta protect the kids as much as you can, man, and because they are so easily influenced, and you know they just gonna think. Like I give you a quick story. I went to this school, and the school I went to, the high school I went to, when I went there, they was like, "Damn, man, like when you go to this school, man, that school kind of gay," and I was like, "What?" I'm like, I never heard of school being gay, because you know it was in uptown DC, the school called Coolidge. So I get there. Now it was gay, but it wasn't gay as the way y'all would think, or the way I was thinking gay. So that as a teenager, when somebody say gay, I'm thinking like a lot of dudes and you know and shit like that. And it wasn't like that. It was a lot of gay females and stuff like that. The point of the story is I'm just going to make it. I'm not going to give you a lot of details. The main point is a lot of those females were just gay for the face, and it didn't last. It was just something trending. They were just something to do at the time. And then once they got older, and then you know you see them now on Instagram and Facebook. Majority of them even married, or if they was, or they got kids and stuff like that. But you know. And then the ones that probably was that turned gay later probably was the ones that got slutted out back in the hallways and stuff like that. So you know, but the point is, it was just a phase, and like it was a trend. It's just something that you see, and I'm guessing maybe he's just seeing it, or maybe he's around it. Talking about Dwyane Wade's son, or daughter, whatever, and then you know, because. For that little tiny clip, it sounded like he got a little bit of regret in his voice. He said, you know, I still don't know anything. I don't know, just could be me, man. But the thing is, some parents shouldn't allow him to do that before he was 18. And the way the world is going now, like with this whole woke culture and the libs and the cancel culture and the Black Lives Matter, and then it's just everything is just so sensitive now, and you can't say or do anything without somebody painting a bad picture on you. So I don't know if they succumb to the pressure of not wanting to be hated on the internet as being bad parents for being strict and standing down to they for their morals, or if they really accepted that shit because of the new culture, or because they accepted it because they truly do love their kid. I mean, who knows, man? Who knows, man? But it's different when you in a public eye compared to when you just a regular person like me and shit that's working a job. You got to pay bills and live paycheck to paycheck. So it's a big difference, man. Like I said, we not in the face of the public like how they are. So maybe they did it for they don't lose their sponsors and stuff like that. Like I said, who knows? But it was wrong what they did, and I don't care what nobody say it and that. I'm standing by that. Like a lot of that tried to make their own decision when they 18 and out the house. But while you living in this house, you would have you're going to keep your cock and put on some Jordans, man.
Pressure of smiling it off with this man who found a way to tuck his nuts in a thong. My boys ain't got to go through that. Everybody wondering why motherfucking LeBron left Miami. There it is. That's why LeBron left Miami. I don't care what nobody say. LeBron didn't want his sons growing up having to smile and hoop with somebody who only posts you up. You can't bring no boy like that around the real elders of the village and expect us not to say, put that boy somewhere. You can't do it. I don't care what they trying to make us be in this world. You cannot present somebody like that and not expect me to address it. And that's what I'm doing, addressing it.
Well, you addressing it and he wearing dresses. I mean, it ain't fair that it's only right
address this while he wears dress. That's going to be the name of the video. I should be able to
address it no matter how I dress.
You had me thrown off by that because I saw Dwyane Wade's nails. He even had embellishments on them, like little.
This is cold blood.
I saw his nails.
Yeah, yeah.
See, D Wade ain't doing right by his son because his son shouldn't have to face it by himself. D Wade has evidence of bubonic blood going on in his world. And I think D Wade is one of the greatest two guards in the history of the NBA. He's a top 5
Jason
two
Collins.
guard in the history of the NBA, basketball-wise.
Was that the dude's name?
Top 7.
You ain't giving him top 5?
No.
Fuck no.
I don't know, Craig. I don't know how many motherfuckers you gonna put ahead of D Wade. D Wade won a title, dog.
Man. Man, all right. I know. Top 5 just straight off the top of my head. Michael, Steph, and these are not in order. And again, these are mine. These are only mine. Not saying I know some of these are going to be like, come on, bro. But Mike, Kobe, Steph, Dirk Nowitzki, and shit, man. Shit. It ain't no goddamn D Wade. Like, okay, I put LeBron. Now LeBron will be at 5. Now that matter of fact, that could be in order. Michael, Kobe, Steph, Dirk Nowitzki for me, because I'm a personal fan of Dirk Nowitzki. He the reason why I got into basketball. Well, he the reason why I fell in love with basketball. I'm not gonna say he the reason why I got into basketball. It was Peja Stojakovic was the reason. But and then LeBron. But yeah, Dwyane Wade, I don't think he even make my top 10, bro. Because you got to put Tim Robinson and Tim Duncan in there, and then shit, man. Shit. There's a lot of people I put over there over Dwyane Wade.
Jordan, Kobe, Tracy McGrady.
You put Tracy McGrady ain't won. Shit!
That nigga Corey Craig.
What? He ain't won shit. The fuck?
Yeah.
You can't put Tracy McGrady over D Wade in basketball. D Wade won. How many titles did D Wade win?
He got 2, I think.
I think 3 had the most.
He got the one we won with Shaq.
Right.
He would have won 2 of them, but that year in the playoffs, both of them got hurt.
So he got
Shaq
3.
had that thigh contusion.
He got 3. He got 3.
Wait a minute. He got one before Shaq got there?
Yeah, he got.
He got one with Shaq,
two with
and he got
LeBron.
one with LeBron.
Although he got
Now, even though them 2 are the greatest players in the history of the NBA, he got
Hold
2
on,
with
he got 2
LeBron. I'm
rings?
sorry.
Okay, yeah.
He got 2 with LeBron.
I was right,
he
3.
won championships with 2 of the
D
greatest
Wade
players in the
is
NBA.
man.
We're talking about his basketball, but I'm talking about.
Just talent, basketball talent. He can't fuck with Tracy McGrady.
Are you out of your mind?
6'10", 2 guard, unstoppable.
That's to be argued, but it ain't a lot of people in basketball.
That's a good argument. That's a good argument.
Gonna say T-Mac,
if T-Mac,
you can put him up there. T-Mac ain't even in the top motherfucking 20 if you're talking about all-time greats because he never won shit.
Vince Carter, that's 3.
You can't.
I mean,
oh nah.
D-Wade, I mean,
you got Vince Carter as a 2 guard. First of all,
I got him as a 2.
I got him as a 3.
I mean, he could be okay. I'll give you that. Then we
He was
got
a dunking machine.
Allen Iverson.
Allen Iverson was a point.
He was a 2. I mean, he played on the wing a lot. Remember they had Eric.
What you think? He was a point? He's a point guard. That's what I'm saying.
Allen Iverson won.
Y'all motherfuckers can't put no T-Mac over no motherfucking D-Wade. D-Wade talently was a monster.
George
That's so
Gervin.
Sweet, though. Now you guys are arguing about him. That's kind of cute.
No, I'm not taking away from his talent. What I'm taking away from D-Wade is he expect us to be nice. And there's nothing to be nice about when you get sweaty balls in a motherfucking sundress.
He's exploiting his son, though, and it's the bitch that's putting him up to it.
Whoever putting him up to it. I know his history with his mom and everything. That ain't nothing to laugh at. We know he grew up rough.
Yeah, I mean.
He grew up rough. But I think people are born with the urge to be on the back-door side of the game. I think you're born that way. I think you're born that way. Now, I believe men have done some crazy stuff and then come around, but I'm saying once you go there, you kind of got that jacket on your back. But I'm saying most of the people who out here living that life, they was born that way. But I mean, I ain't trying to get away from the. It amazes me that you say T-Mac was above D-Wade.
Talent-wise, it ain't even close.
What did T-Mac do in basketball?
It's curious to see that Curry believes that people are born that way. So it's like, I might have to. This might be a topic for later.
Just his scoring ability, his height, all his
because his scoring ability and height.
His attributes.
Did he ever play in any finals?
Nah.
Did he ever play in any conference finals?
I don't know. I don't know.
No.
That don't mean he's not a better basketball player than D-Wade.
Are you serious? Homie, let me tell you something. This is what the motherfucking coach named Herm Edwards said. You play to win the game.
100%.
Homie, it's a lot of great players who played, but when you get to talking about who deserves statues and Hall of Fame stuff, it's winners.
I'm with that.
Jordan won rings because he Jordan.
For sure, but Jordan is a one of a kind. On the wing, it's never been a nigga who was the most fundamental nigga and also the most athletic nigga in the world. Never has a nigga had both of those things in one package.
Is Steve Nash a top 20 player in your eyes?
20 player? No.
Right.
Top 20, top 15 point guard ever? Yes.
Oh, my God.
He probably like the 15th
point guard. I agree with him. I agree with him.
I got Steve Nash. I mean, yeah, Steve Nash was.
Hey, man, did Steve Nash ever win something?
Nah, I mean, he didn't win no championships.
He got MVPs that was given to him.
He was a great point guard. No, D-Wade ain't number 3, y'all.
D-Wade number 3.
See, man, but Steve Nash, it wasn't even him. It was just his fucking team, bro. Like man, you better put Steve Nash with LeBron or somebody like that, or man, like it was just that like Sean Merriam and shit, bro.
Fuck it,
I got D Wade as 3. I got Jordan and Magic over him. So you
mean Jordan and Kobe?
The only one you can put in there maybe Dr. J.
Okay, you got to do a poll.
Maybe Dr. J.
Abe, you got to do a poll.
Say that again. You got Jordan, Kobe, then D Wade. I can't argue that. I can't argue that.
See, I can't.
Just do a poll.
All that T-Mac and all that shit, man, them
T-Mac
motherfuckers are selling incense.
T-Mac is Magic size, bro, with handles.
And couldn't get to the conference final. Didn't he play with Shaq one year?
No, he played with Yao Ming.
No, that was he did play with Yao Ming. That's right.
Yeah, he played with
that was Penny Hardaway who played with Shaq.
Yeah, I mean, always kept getting injured and shit, bro. Always kept getting. He was injury prone. Yeah, but as far as like the D Wade stuff, man, I know. Man, I don't know. I just I got one child, and she's grown, so I don't think I would have to worry about that. And you know, pretty much everybody in my family's grown and stuff like that. So you know, I probably won't never have to be put in that situation. But you know, it's like I said, like we're around it every day at work. But it's different when it's your when it's like your close friends and stuff like that, man, or your family. It's always different, cause especially like if it's somebody that you grew up with or you seen growing up, and then you just see him the next day in a dress, and you be like, I don't know, man. But it's your boy, You Just Got Juice. I'll catch you next time, and don't forget, you guys got the juice now, and we are out of here. Oh yeah, and hey, don't forget, check out my other videos. I don't only do Corey videos. I'm not going to be one of the guys to get stuck doing Corey videos. So check out my other videos. Make sure you guys subscribe to my Twitch, Discord, and other social media. Links is in the bio. And now we are out.